It was the final chapter of a life lived before the cameras. This morning at around 8 o'clock, the body of Jade Goody was taken from her home in Essex. Her death happened in the early hours.
Jade died at 3:55 this morning, and family and friends would like this privacy at last for this morning. Thank you.
Well-wishers have already started leaving flowers at the gates of her home. Despite being outspoken, Jade Goody was, for many, an inspiration.
Been following her story. I'm quite ashamed to say that I'm not a very confident person, and I feel what she's done and the way she's done her things is absolutely fantastic, and I wish I'd been more like her.
Since leaving hospital for the last time on the 11th of March, Jade Goody has been living her last days out at home. Now her closest friends and her mother are asking to be left alone.
You would just like this time for family and friends for private grieving, and she thanks you for that, so thank you.
Good for you! No,
Good for you!
My claim to fame is meeting you, you loser!
Jade Goody was someone who divided opinion but also sparked it. Some say she confronted head-on the kind of issues that modern Britain often avoids.
Jade was a massively complex character, and she raised lots of difficult issues, ones that we sort of all shy away from. Lack of education was perhaps one of them, the fact that she has tried to earn as much money as possible so that her children have the best education that they can. Racism was another point.
Right up until her death, Jade Goody wanted to remain in the headlines. The man who orchestrated that now paying his own tribute.
She's touched the hearts and minds of people, not just in Britain, but all over the world. I mean, we've had thousands of letters to my office, to the family, just saying, you know, how much they feel for her, and the sympathy and the respect that she's earned, particularly in her stand on cervical cancer.
No funeral plans have yet been finalised, but it's understood that Jade Goody did want a public event to be staged at this church in Essex. Her desire was that her death would be as upfront as her life had been.
Jade just says what she thinks, and that sense of a really available and honest person, for some people is shocking, but more so has become for all of us a wonderful access to what it is to be human and to be real.
Jade Goody chose to live the last 7 years of her life in the full glare of the lens. But today, after her death, her family now just want to be left alone to grieve. Matt Smith, Sky News.